Today I'm going to show you how to make sautéed garlic mushrooms. Not only is this a great side dish, but also ideal for a quick and flavorful dinner. Let's start. Chop about 300 grams or 10 ounces of mushrooms into chunky pieces. It doesn't matter if you use white or brown mushrooms. If you have smaller ones, you can leave them whole. Other mushroom varieties like portobello, king oyster, shiitake or wild mushrooms like chanterelles also works wonderfully with this recipe. Each brings its own unique flavor. Now add 30 grams or 1 ounce of butter to the pan and let it melt slowly over low to medium heat. Add a splash of olive oil. This gives the dish a delicious flavor and a lovely Mediterranean touch. Add the mushrooms to the pan and toss them in the melted butter until they are evenly coated. Did you know mushrooms are rich in vitamin D? It's essential for strong bones and a healthy immune system. Plus they provide antioxidants that have anti-inflammatory properties. Season the mushrooms with salt, which helps them release the moisture more easily. Sprinkle freshly ground pepper on top for just the right amount of flavor. Toss the mushrooms again, making sure they soak up the salt and pepper. Let them cook over medium heat for about 5 minutes without turning. We want to keep all that rich mushroom flavor intact. While the mushrooms are cooking, dice an onion into small cubes. If you don't have any, you can use shallots instead. They have a more delicate, sweeter flavor. Both types add a pleasant aromatic contrast to the mushrooms, enhancing the dish's depth with the natural flavors. Now flip the mushrooms, so they can brown nicely on their other side. You'll want them to develop a crispy outer layer while staying tender inside. This method really brings out the rich, savory flavor of the mushrooms. If you're enjoying the recipe so far, give us a like. In the meantime, chop the parsley stems into small pieces, about the same size as the onions. This not only adds a pop of color to the dish, but also brings a fresh, vibrant flavor. We saved the parsley leaves for later, so set them aside. Now add the onions and parsley stems to the pan. Sauté them over medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes, until they cooked through. Now deglaze with half a glass of white wine. Stir everything well and then reduce the wine by about half. This brings a nice acidity and a deep flavor to the dish, which harmonizes perfectly with the mushrooms. While the wine is reducing, finally chop the garlic. Add it to the pan, but don't stir it just yet. This dish works perfectly as a side for something like a meat dish, but it's also great as a vegetarian main course. With its simple preparation, it's ideal for a quick dinner. Finally chop the parsley leaves and add them to the pan as well. If you want to switch up the flavor a bit, you can also add a few sage leaves. Sage brings a slightly bitter Mediterranean flavor that works wonderfully with the mushrooms. Let the herbs infuse at low heat for 1-2 minutes to fully release their flavor. Did you enjoy the video? Then subscribe to our channel so you never miss a recipe. If you haven't seen our last video yet, click here to check out our delicious pumpkin pasta. Thanks for watching and see you next time.